Okay. Well, I went ahead, did all the armor and everything, figured out everyone's weapons. I did get a new bow. The one that Wade made was actually a little bit better. So that's all good to go. Now, as for Mr. Ogren here, I cannot do his companion quest until he reaches 76% approval. Now, he's at 70 right now, and the reason he's at 70, he was previously at 68. He's at 70 because I went ahead and imported two very basic gifts to raise them by 2 points. Because in the upcoming bit, I have a chance to bring him with me, which I planned on doing anyway. I've had Ogren the entire time. And if I bring him with me, he gets +6 approval. So, there we go. That'll get him up the rest of the way. I didn't want to have to do that, but the chances of me playing this game again for the foreseeable future is slim. Because it's going to be a while before I feel like playing this after playing all 3 of them again. And then Veilguard, because this is my playthrough for Veilguard. But, for a more complete experience, I wanted to go ahead and do his quest as well, because I had managed with literally everyone else, so... That's the only tidbit there, and that could be chalked up to, well, I could have technically brought those gifts over from Origins, and or there was a couple dialogue options where I missed, like, 1 approval from him, and kind of just shrugged it off. So, it is what it is. I'm going to see real quick if anyone has anything to say. And if not...
Need something pummeled.
When do we get going? Darkspawn don't
Alright,
see the point of having
then we begin. Okay, so before I start all this, I said I was going to go ahead and go over there and start the end quest. However, in a future clip, I find out that I do not get a chance to talk to Ogren after the choices that I made, and I want to keep the route that I took. So, that being said, I got 6, 7, 8 approval taking the route that I did, so theoretically if I had had a chance to come back and talk to him, I would have earned it naturally anyway. So instead I've gone ahead and added some ale, and I'm going to go ahead and give those to Ogren real quick so that we can finish up his quest before everything, because I want to be able to do that.
It'll do. Sure. It'll do. Sure.
74. I need 2 more, I think. Run, script, add item, gen, gift, ale, 2.
It'll do.
There you go. Now I should have a chance to talk with him.
Ah, sod it!
What's the matter?
Nothing. Stubbed my toe. Just one of those days. Actually, it's been one of those weeks.
Would you like to talk?
This isn't gonna make you think any less of me, is it? Ugh. Ah, who cares? I've just been thinking about Felsi and the Nugget. Didn't do right by them, did I?
You're not a family man, Ogren. Don't apologize for it. You have to ask. Not one bit.
That's what I like about you. You're honest. Like a sock to the gut. I think Felsi knew. Even if she never acknowledged it to herself. She knew I could never settle down again. I did once and, well, you know.
I don't think you tried hard enough. She'll survive. Done now, you can't go back.
Probably. And now I'm here and I'm free. Felsi'll get by if I know her. But the Nugget, that's got me all torn up inside, Commander. Little one won't understand.
There's no reason you can't be part of your child's life.
Maybe I could visit once in a while, write some letters. That's the least I could do as a father. And hey, the little one will grow up thinking Daddy's a great hero.
I'll even vouch for you.
Oh, you. Get going before I get misty-eyed. Go on.
Okay. That solidifies that. He is good. His companion quest is done. That's what I was worried about.
Commander, many of the lords have gathered. The Darkspawn have fielded armies, and the nobles want to know how you will protect them. Shall I assemble them, or do you need more time to strategize?
Assemble the men, we're going to war.
I will send messengers at once.
We've waited enough. Those who are late will just have to be filled in.
Lord Edelbrecht, this is the commander of the Greys Council, not yours.
I am fearful for the villagers on the plains. There's a Darkspawn army in the field, and with the soldiers returning to the vigil.
The enemy is out of hiding. We must find them and strike. In war, there are casualties. We can't give in to despair. The enemy is out of hiding. We must find them and strike.
This is no...
Commander! Commander!
What is it, girl?
A Darkspawn army's within sight of Amaranthine.
Make her protect us. They're attacking the city?
Some of the Vigil soldiers are still there. She won't fall easy.
Our forces cannot move quickly enough, but a small band might make it in time.
But that's... suicide.
We must try.
And I will rally the city's defenders. That'll be me then. It's never dull here. I'll go, but who will defend the vigil? Then I will rally the city's defenders. I'll go, but who will defend the vigil?
Fighting a horde of Darkspawn with almost certain death awaiting? Don't even think of leaving me here, Captain.
Who do you want to take with you, Commander?
Okay. Well, I won't deny Sigrun's request. She's with me.
I'm already dead. I've nothing to lose.
Who else will you bring?
Being Oghren.
So you're sweet on me. I knew it. It's that Oghren charm. It's overpowering. Like cave mold.
Who else will you bring?
Alright, so I have her. I'm gonna need a tank here, so I'm gonna leave Justice. So really it's between Anders and Velena. I could bring Nathaniel, but that'll balance it out. That would mean there's a... Yeah, no, that'll work. I'll bring Velena, and then that leaves Nathaniel, Anders, and Justice, and assumedly the rest of the knights. That's a good loadout, I think.
We will cut down all Darkspawn before us, and I will learn what they have done with my sister.
And so it is decided.
If I ever had doubts of you, they are erased. Fight nobly, and if you die, die with honor.
Oh, I miss out on the suicide mission. Oh, life can be so unfair. But, good luck. Chin up and all that?
My family built that city over generations. Don't let it fall.
The rest of us will stay here. Make her protect you and hold you close, Commander.
All right. That should have gotten me the last 6 approval I needed from Oghren. So now the next time I talk to him, which it said that there should be a chance for me to, after the siege that we're doing right now, after that's all said and done, I should be able to chat with him. And in that conversation, we'll put his companion quest to rest. You know, they got those big frickin' childers. The childer alphas. Whatever you want to call them. Yep, there we go. Oghren is at 76. So I should be able to do his companion quest. And if for whatever reason 76 wasn't it and I need to be slightly above, I'll just bring in some extra thoughtful gifts or something. It's just dumb, I was literally 2 points off.
As you desire.
Please, Grey Warden, save my family. My family's in the city.
Please calm yourselves while I speak to the Warden Commander. Warden Commander. I am glad you arrived when you did, but I fear there is little that can be done now.
What happened?
A couple of nights ago, a swarm of gruesome creatures emerged from beneath the city. They spread pestilence and destroyed everything they touched. Then at dawn, the other Darkspawn attacked. Warden Commander, it's too late. Amaranthine is lost.
City still stands, it's not lost. Snap out of it, man. People still live. Those new beasts are called the Children. Snap out of it, man. People still live.
The buildings might remain, but there will be few survivors so long after those creatures appeared. Their corruption is so virulent. At least a quarter of the city succumbed within the first day.
Constable, there is a Darkspawn approaching. Alone.
Archers, take him down!
Peace. Do not be killing. Only talk. Architect has a message for Grey Warden.
What's the message?
The Mother's army. It marches to Vigil's Keep. She attacks now. The Architect, he sends me to warn you. You must save the Keep, then finish the Mother in her lair.
Vigil's Keep is under attack? Why were you sent to warn us?
The Architect wishes to have the Grey Warden's trust. He does not wish to see the Mother succeed.
If we leave now, we may be able to make it back to the Vigil in time to save it.
And what about the Darkspawn here?
Soon, they will go to Vigil's Keep as well. The Mother, she wants the Keep destroyed utterly.
The Darkspawn has a point. We cannot leave with this other army hot on our heels. The Constable says the city is lost. I say we destroy it, burn it, and all the Darkspawn within.
I'm not giving up on Amaranthine.
Warden Commander, we have already lost Amaranthine. We can't lose the Vigil as well.
I have faith in the fortress I have built. It's a tough building. It can stand on its own for now. I have very well will burn the city. I have faith in the fortress I have built.
You just gotta think. How many are still alive in there? Are they worth risking the Vigil? Our men?
I stand with the commander. We must try to save Amaranthine. That's what Grey Wardens do. We protect people.
I don't envy you having to make this decision.
What if it was your family in there, Felsi and your baby?
I would risk everything. The Vigil, the Wardens, sod, even you. Stone, come on. We got a city to save.
We cannot afford to lose the Vigil and the Grey Wardens. And what humans are left here are lost anyway.
Do you really want more Innocent Bloods on your hands?
No. I understand. Let us pray that the Keep can stand on its own.
No, no. If you stay, the Mother will get what she wants.
Tie this thing up, it has information.
Amaranthine, then. The Darkspawn are never disorganized on their own. Something must be leading them. If we eliminate the Darkspawn leadership, we can go about finding survivors.
Good luck to you. And make her watch over us all.
Ogren approves +2. So there you go. I was gonna get +2 approval anyway. Not even that big of a deal. I wasn't even told that there was approval to be had there. Because I looked. So I was gonna get that anyway. Alright. Nothing over there? Fine by me. Let's clear up the city, or at least what's left of it. Which isn't much, to be honest. There's not a lot to be had here.
Darkspawn, I see.
Things sound awful. Absolutely hate it. At least I can handle the shrieks. The rest of these guys just... Oh, absolutely guttural. Not really worried about any of the rest of that.
Well, alright.
How about back here? You guys doing okay? Looks like you're holding your own. Oh, they're leveled up.
Ogren wins again.
Find another group of guards. Let's go. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. There's an ogre over here. Probably need to deal with him before things get bad. Go. How we doing, guys?
As you desire.
I hate how those things sound. That is awful. You guys doing good? Sounds like you're doing good to me. We've almost got this thing dealt with.
Well, alright.
Save the surviving city guards. We need to go find the militia captain.
Warden Commander, we've received word of another wave of Darkspawn approaching the city. They will be here within a day.
Then we must prepare. What do you suggest?
Most of the survivors are taking refuge in the Chantry. The militia has set up a base of operations there. You can rest and resupply there. In the meantime, my men and I will search for more survivors.
Wonder how different that could have been if I decided to go help the keep instead and abandon the city.
Talk later. Right now, it's dark. on killing time.
Warden Commander, come quickly. The Darkspawn are still breaking through.
Are the gates not shut? Breaking through where?
The inn. They're coming from the inn somehow.
That's the smuggler's run, probably.
May God bless you, Warden Commander.
To the end, then.
Lovely. And so I shall.
To the end! Glassworks over here. I don't even know how you're supposed to get to that pile of books. What? What? How do you plan on getting... Oh, well. That's fair. Good job. You made it to the books. Would you look at that? We should level up real quick. You're gonna get Constitution. You are gonna get also Constitution. Not much of that's gonna matter at this point. We'll just go with you. Alright, to the end. They're probably coming through the Smuggler's Run cabinet in the back, so we'll have to collapse that tunnel or something. Why are you attacking me? Oh, is Oghren not in... Nope, he's not. Get in defender mode. That's why. And they completely killed Valina.
Ah, good.
Where to?
That should help, though. Now he should be getting some aggro. Fight our way up to the actual building, because they are just adult childer. So that really is its own breed of Darkspawn. That's what an adult one looks like, no thank you. Helena? Where are you? Ma'am? Or... And you were out of the way in the very back, too. No wonder they managed to get you. Alright. Into the inn. As soon as we deal with this set.
Lovely.
Oh, there's a general. We've been wanting to get rid of them. Now. Ogren, you're doing fine. Keep it up. Alright, that is one of the generals down. They said that there would be 2, I believe. Yeah, I had a pretty good idea. Well, it makes sense.
Well, all right.
Alright,
See there?
Ooh,
There's a trap.
you think I'm silly, do you? Not that silly, though. There's another general. Wonder if it would be best, actually, if I took my group here and we ran back this way. That would force them to have to come to us. Unless they're a mage, and then being all clumped up like this is a problem. Alright, out we go. Goodbye, General. What's that, the second one? Still appear organized, seek out the remaining Darkspawn leadership. So there's at least one more. Yeah. He must be up the front gate then, I would assume.
Of course.
You, sir, were frozen solid. Due to a bug more than anything else.
And so I shall.
The city guard are down here now. That'll help protect. Go. More of them. Up we go. Back into the town. Or I guess right outside of town anyway. And they're gonna have a ballista pointed right at me. Oh, hello. Armored ogre. Oh, well, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Ow. Ow. This should finish up the protection of the city. I didn't think we were going to chat with this one. I mean, there was a chance I was getting out of here with persuasion. I just didn't think it was a big one. Amaranthine's last hope.
Commander, the Darkspawn are retreating.
Good. How does the keep fare? And the survivors?
They are being tended to. By the Maker's mercy, only a few were infected by the Darkspawn. The Architect's messenger has given us directions to the Mother's lair. We must pursue her.
I will see to her.
Commander, what should we do with the messenger? It shall be as you say. Maker watch over you, Commander.
Do as you wish. I assume you'll probably kill him, but it is what it is.
Praise the Maker.
Surely the Maker himself sent you, Commander.
Alright, where is her lair? Deep within the hills that border the Faravel Plains and the ancient graveyard where dragons once came to die, a younger generation of the winged beasts has turned the region dangerous yet again. The Mother's lair. Dragonborn Wastes. This definitely does look foreboding. Not gonna lie.
I saw you pick up a handful of dirt and sniff it back there. I didn't. You did. I saw you. Fine. But it smells good, like fallen leaves and sunlight. Aren't elves supposed to be close to nature? Figuratively. We don't stuff our noses in it.
As you desire.
How dare you?
Get off.
Away with you.
There are a lot of darkspawn here. This is going fun. Ah, I was all the way over here. Don't even start. Ow. Well, I thought I'd have a chance to talk with Oghren again. This seems like it's going to end game unless we stop by the keep again to deal with the architect after the fact.
Lovely.
Let me look something up. Okay. It says you get a chance to talk to him after the Siege of Vigil's Keep. We did the protection of Amaranthine, so we don't go back to Vigil's Keep, and therefore you don't get a chance to talk to him again. So what I'm going to do, I am going to go through with this route, but I'm going to go back, and probably before I left Vigil's Keep in that case, not Vigil's Keep in that case, right before I accepted the last quest, what I'm probably going to do is inject an extra clip of me doing that, and then we're just going to continue on right here. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that then. Okie doke, I'm back after fixing all of that. This is the timeline where I did Ogren's companion quest. I have not gone further than this. I just caught back up. Alright, let's continue on then. Finish looting these, though there's not really much of a point. From what I can tell, this is the end game. I mean, I'm gonna do witch hunt after this, but if I remember right, witch hunt's not that long, and I don't even think you get a party during it. You play solo. Drake's Fall. Where dragons go to die in this far south. In the far south in the lands of the barbarian tribes, it is said that a dragon at the end of her days lies down and allows the bitter cold to take her. It's not just a legend. I have seen Drake's Fall with my own eyes. The ancient bones of these grand beasts pile upon one another. Felt the power that's fused this place and knew this Imperium would claim it. The Imperium would claim it. Built a city on the bones, we delved deep into the earth, collecting what remained of the primordial dragons who were so like our old gods. These bones we created staves for our magisters, armor for our warriors, and crowns for our guns. We fashioned phylacteries to hold our blood and sarcophagi to hold our bodies, and prayed that they would make us immortal. Well, they had a fun time here, didn't they? Lena, you need to level up. I will give you the Constitution. And I really don't know what else to give you here, so I guess. Rejuvenate. Sure. In fact, didn't you fall? Yes, you did. Go ahead and use a lesser injury kit as well. Oh, that's a big old dragon. Oh, I wasn't expecting you. I suppose we should deal with the dragon, huh? Go to your... Oghren, what's happening to you? Well, he's down. Okay, well, luckily we still have Sigrun over there, who technically acts kind of like a tank in her own right. She's got a lot of strength.
Point me at it.
Almost down, almost down, almost down. Oh, don't you start that shit on me. Ow. Almost done. Come on. There he goes. Ooh, Sigrun. Getting that kill, yo. Very good kill. Oghren, you leveled up. Very nice, but you're gonna also have to use an injury kit. Let's see, level 33, so 2 off of max. It's pretty good. About where he goes? Okay. Into Drake's Fall.
As you desire.
Crystals of the Imperium. Found a mysterious crystal in the Tevinter ruins of Drake's Fall. It may have some use.
I'm glad to see that you are well, sister.
Oh, Sarani. Oh, thank Mythal you're still alive. What has the Architect done to you? Why are you with him?
The Architect is kind to me, and tender. And he has told me his plan. The Darkspawn are just like us. The Architect has freed them, and they search for a place in this world, just like the Dalish are searching. Everything he's done to help his people. You can respect that, can't you, sister?
It's crazy. Talk some sense into her.
Sarani, they killed our friends, and so many others. Don't you remember?
I do. And this is why I must help them. They are like children come into the world with no understanding of what is good and fair. They have a bestial nature, but I've seen them overcome it. They just need to be shown how.
Come with us so that you can tell others. Yeah, picked your side, you can die with the Darkspawn. I can't believe I wanted to help you. Come with us so you can tell others.
No, I have work to do. The Architect is waiting for me. And for you. He will explain everything. You will see, as I have seen.
No! Don't go!
I tried to take her peacefully. Let it be known.
And so I shall.
I just can't trust the Architect. I mean, so far, the only thing he's been doing is treating everything like a blight. Without the whole Archdemon thing. I mean, if this is how he plans to treat the Darkspawn, if he's going to be like the Darkspawn king, and this is how he's going to treat people, then he's no better than an Archdemon, and we have to deal with it. Unfortunately, mass murdering an entire continent is just... that's a bit too much of a whoopsie. I mean, heck, in Ferelden, apparently, if you steal 2 bushels of corn from the government, ice it from the government, you get hanged, so... Rockets in the ground, huh?
And so I shall.
A flesh pod? Ooh, that does not sound great at all.
Of course. Lovely.
Get this back up. I don't know what that's doing. Oh. So if I find some relics, they can help me in the fight to come. That'll be interesting. Okay. Let's go. More crystals, huh? Oh boy, here we go. More of these guys, huh? I was hoping we could avoid this, but sure. As well. More the merrier, right? What, you coming in here to steal my armor again?
And so we meet again. No, Uther. That is not how this must begin. I owe you an apology, Commander. When last we met, I intended to explain myself. Fate, however, intervened.
I escaped, you mean? You experimented on me. I escaped, you mean?
I restrained you, only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
Yeah, the sort of misunderstanding that ends with a field of dead bodies. Uh-huh. I get those sometimes.
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help. I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most unfortunate.
You wanted our help for what? Unfortunately, you took those men and bled them dry. Enough of this. Those men and bled them dry.
The Grey Wardens that were brought to me were already dead. I took their blood just as I took yours, because I had little choice. Things have not gone as I planned. I only ask that you hear me out. Should you still wish to slay me afterwards, you may try.
Fine.
My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood.
Why?
In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform. Similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself. What we take is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
The Wardens are supposed to stop the Blight. We'll be retired and talking about the glory days in no time.
Well, the Darkspawn change afterwards. Some new Darkspawn seem intelligent, others are insane. Let me guess, there's still a problem.
Once they are freed, the Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak, they act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed and they rage against me. The Mother gathers them to stop me, as she seeks to stop you. I cannot defeat the Mother alone, and I cannot free the Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
This reeks of stupid. The last thing we need is more Darkspawn thinking for themselves.
This is what my sister saw. An ally amongst the Darkspawn. This is an opportunity we cannot pass up.
Help me kill the Mother, and after it is done, I will leave to continue my work.
What is the Mother exactly?
My most flawed creation. Freedom drove her mad, and she has poisoned the minds of the others. She has influence with the ones who have not been freed, and she gathers them as an army. I do not seek to rule, my brethren. I only seek to release them from their chains.
And how did you become freed?
I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I do not know. Why do some of your kind become Grey Wardens? Why do some possess magic? I have no answers.
Stealing blood from the Wardens is perverse.
I thought it little different from your order's use of Darkspawn blood.
True.
We both do what we must in response to the Blight. The first blood came from Uther, freely given. She was a Grey Warden, as you are, and joined us many years ago.
This is a hard choice. I mean, on one hand, if we deal with the Mother and he succeeds, like, here's the deal, right? The issue with this is that this would imply that the Darkspawn have to exist and the Grey Wardens have to be killing them in order to become Grey Wardens, because they need to be able to get the Darkspawn blood to become Grey Wardens. However, the Darkspawn to become sentient would then have to turn around and kill those Grey Wardens in order to become sentient. So it would just be a never-ending feud between the two of us, which changes nothing other than we're both aware that we're killing each other for that reason. Because I don't foresee a scenario in which I'm going to the blood bank so that I can provide my Grey Warden resistance to the Darkspawn to prevent a future blight. I just don't see a scenario in which that widespread of a acceptance is allowed. I'm gonna have to say no.
No! The Architect is a visionary. Don't be foolish.
Looks like you're passing up an interesting opportunity. But who am I to say?
How very unfortunate. But I cannot blame you. You are as bound to your nature as we are to ours. I am sorry, Uther. It appears that I will not be able to keep my promise after all. You will have to forgive me, Commander, for fighting to preserve my destiny.
I would consider this an honorable duel. Oh, and I lost 3 approval from both of them? Well, he's still doing good. And she was already max, so it's fine. I can't get behind it. There's no scenario in which allowing him to live is successful for the long term. It might be a nice sentiment to try and let him, but then we risk him failing and the Darkspawn becoming even more of a problem because now they're intelligent and trying to kill us. And there's definitely a lot more Darkspawn than there are Grey Wardens at that. So they would basically run out of a supply way too quickly. I just don't see a good scenario for this. I mean, theoretically, there could be a situation where we find a way to have them become sentient without the need of draining Darkspawn or Grey Warden blood, but I don't think that's going to be possible in the near future. Now, I think the best situation here is going through, getting rid of both of them. The Darkspawn lose their intelligence and they search around for an old god to become the next Archdemon. We know how to deal with Archdemons. And hell, if we hunt Morgan down, we might be able to deal with Archdemons again without people dying.
And so I shall. Well, all right.
I don't have enough crystals. There's one left.
As you desire.
Definitely an interesting proposal, though. That's worth another playthrough of Awakening by itself, just to see what that affects. A very interesting idea. Sentient Darkspawn.
More Darkspawn, I see.
Regardless, we gotta deal with the mother. She's dying either way. Because she didn't even want to be sentient. Which then leads to that being a problem. Sure, the mother was the one leading that right now, but who's to say other Darkspawn in the future would be like, well, who says that we have to be? And now we're all stuck underground with the dwarves, and yeah, there's just too much that could go wrong with that. Go with me. Everyone's still doing okay. Elena's getting sliced up at the moment, but she seems okay now. Gotta check these guys for crystals, evidently. I'm going to assume I'll need as many as I can for this next fight. Oh, I can talk to Ulta. He's up here. Oh no, we killed her. My bad. Kind of assumed what happened. I just didn't see her as part of the fight. I'm guessing they killed her on the side and I just didn't notice. Ooh, does that mean we're gonna have to kill Velena's sister? Because that's gonna be a problem.
Lovely.
She's not gonna really accept that, is she? Probably not.
How dare you?
Whoop. There's more. Wonder how far down this goes. Alright, and gone. Clears that up. That goes into the net. Oh no, there's gonna be so many in there, aren't there? I think I only have 2 this time. Only the 1? That's rough.
And so I shall.
Another one. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. I was pretty thorough. Welcome to the nest, and there's the mother. Alright. This, I imagine, is it. Architect's dealt with, now time to deal with her.
If it isn't the hero of the hour. The slayer of the mighty father, come to claim a reward. Oh, what a delicious day.
That's a lot of nipples.
By the ancestors, do all brood mothers smell this bad? Creators preserve us. I have never seen such foulness.
Am I not beautiful? Has the Grey Warden come now to slay the mother too? Will she join the father in oblivion?
You're very perceptive. Depends. I want some answers. Who is this father?
He called himself Architect, But that did not change what he was. He said he wanted to free us, but all he brought us was silence. Dreadful silence. But now the father is gone. The mother can take her children deep into the earth and care for them, safe and sound.
Until the next time you send them to attack us again.
Oh, the mother knows your ways. You will not let her be, no, not after what she's done. So it must end. It all must come crashing down! Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
Oh, that's terrifying. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, tentacles. Let's deal with them first. Oh, that's a lot of tentacles. Oh, that's a lot of tentacles. You need to heal. You need to heal. Lady. Come on. There you go. And you need to back up. Oh, this is a lot. Oghren is down. I don't believe me. Oh, this isn't going to go well at all. And we haven't even started attacking the mother. Everyone get up here. Heal. Oh, this is a lot. Oh, jeez. You need to heal again. Ow. Almost dealt with all these freaking tentacles. Oh, nope, nope, nope. You need to heal. Come on, get up, get up, get up, heal. Oh, well, she's gone. I'm stunned. Not even a quarter of her health. I can't even move. Actually, I don't even know why I can't move. Is it because I'm phased in with the tentacle? Yeah, I don't imagine you have any revival spells, so... Can I even attack the tentacle? I don't think I can. That one's just gonna have to be what it is, I guess.
Manuvina. Very well. May the gods grant me strength! It will be done.
Ah, it fizzled out right before casting it. There you are. If this works, I'll be surprised. You're still stuck. Probably heal you, just so you don't immediately, like, kick the bullet at this point. Because then the tentacle becomes a problem again.
May the gods grant me strength!
I don't know if she can resist that or not, but we're gonna go for it. Yeah, she can resist it. Okay. Just double checking. I should not have survived this. This is silly. Absolutely silly.
As you wish.
I don't know if this did anything previously, but it's worth a shot doing it again. It might have been stunning her and I just didn't notice it. Almost there. Of course this happened. Yeah. Well, the mother has been dealt. Honestly, the Inferno spell's making it a lot more badass. After the deaths of both the Architect and the Mother, nearly all the remaining Darkspawn fled back into the Deep Roads. Raids on Amaranthine came to an abrupt end. Although some of the Architect's disciples likely escaped into the Deep Roads with the rest of their brethren, they have, so far, shown no inclination towards vengeance against the Grey Wardens who killed their savior. Yet the Deep Roads remain plagued by the Darkspawn, and it seems certain that in time another blight will begin. Danger may have passed for now, but the cycle of the old gods continues. Word of the Grey Warden's heroic salvation of Amaranthine spread like wildfire. When the magnitude of the losses at Vigil's Keep came to light, sympathy drove generous donations from all over Ferelden into the region's coffers. Amaranthine was restored to her former glory within a year. Vigil's Keep in 5. Because of the Warden's support for law and order in Amaranthine, Constable Aiden and his men were able to distribute the smugglers' goods to the battered survivors of the grueling days that followed the Darkspawn defeat. Arling peasants suffered greatly during the war and suffered yet worse in the years that followed. Success at the first riot at Vigil's Keep emboldened them, and thus only uprisings followed, often put down with brutality. Oh well. Although the war devastated many farms in the Arling, all agreed the loss would have been greater without soldiers for protection. Farm holders developed a certain reverence for the Warden Commander, as well as an ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. Vigil's Keep stood alone against the horde of Darkspawn. The Mother's forces outnumbered the Vigil's defenders many times over. But the sturdy dwarven walls proved impervious to any boulder an ogre could throw. Vigil soldiers, clad in silverite, each felled a dozen Darkspawn before they died. Vigil held one night, then two, then a week, and eventually the attacking horde broke upon her walls. The Keep developed an almost mythic reputation, the few survivors immortalized in song and legend. Vigil became a trading hub that would eventually eclipse the city of Amaranthine, with traders reassured by guards continually patrolling the pilgrim's path. But prosperity bred scheming and treachery between merchants and nobles, testing the commander's patience for years to come. Peace allowed the wardens to replenish their numbers. Soon Vigil's Keep bore a capable army with wardens at its core. From their ranks emerged new heroes to challenge threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was rebuilt. Years later, Voldrick Glavnak stood on the battlements and pronounced that the defenses were acceptable. He would never speak more highly of any human engineering. Dark whispers of conspiracy against the Wardens fell silent after a rash of accidents and disappearances culminated in the apparent suicide of Ban Esmerel. The nobles of Amaranthine remained dutiful. Some even suggested they were cowed into submission. Commander's blade, Vigilance, crafted from the bones of an ancient dragon, was boldly stolen by Antivan crows. The blade changed hands many times thereafter, with some master swordsmen pursuing the weapon their entire lives. Some claim that the legendary blade had a life of its own, and that its power is steadily growing. Workin Glavnak further refined his lyrium sand explosives, but the warden employed after Quinari mercenaries tried to assassinate him. But left the warden's employ after Quinari mercenaries tried to assassinate him. Although the dwarven bombardier took his secrets with him, the learned say he left clues for others to follow in his footsteps. The Vigil soldiers, wearing the distinctive silverite armor that Master Wade crafted, came to be known as the Silver Order. Under the tutelage of the Wardens, the Silver Order developed into one of Ferelden's most revered military forces, a lasting memory of the Vigil's famous commander. With Valena and the Architect gone from the region, the Pilgrim's Path began to see traffic again. The massacre of the militiamen and the merchants, however, led to the hostilities between the neighboring human settlements and any Dalish clans that passed by. One human villager soon kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child. The clans reacted by giving the Wending Wood a wide berth, but both sides know at some point the elves will return for revenge. A few years after Kal Haral was emptied of Darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to rediscover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the Tig. Eventually, House Helmi decided that Kal Haral was too important to be abandoned. At a tremendous cost of dwarven lives, they cleared the tunnels leading to Kal Haral of all Darkspawn, making the road between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Kal Haral was reclaimed for Orzammar once and for all. As promised, Voldrick and Dworkin presented Orzammar's Shaperate with the Stonemaker stone marker that told of how Kal Harol's Hasless had taken up arms against the Darkspawn. Commander the Grey was invited to Orzammar as a guest of honor at a feast commemorating the defenders of Kal Harol. The Shaper read the names of all the castless off the marker, then presided over a ceremony to return them to the stone, as befitted warriors of their stature. In time, the Arling began to forget the tales of apparitions in the Black Marsh, and ever so slowly settlers drifted into the region. Scholars said the veil was still thin, and thus the area still dangerous, but the people only cared that there were no longer frightened whispers in the shadows. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by wealthy merchants, and another time by an Orlesian mage. Both died mysteriously. Afterwards, the mansion was torn down completely, and the site left untouched. Survivors of the siege of Vigil's Keep hailed Anders and his magic for holding back hundreds of the assaulting Darkspawn. In the ensuing victory celebration, the men dragged the mage to the fire to engage him in drinking contest. Anders lost. Anders remained with Grey Wardens for a few years longer, training the Order's next generation of mages, but when the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the Architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey that his time with the Wardens was over. And yet, not 2 months later, Anders returned to the Order, even after the Wardens were his home and his lasting companions. Valena never saw her clan again, but neither did she forsake her Dalish culture, nor her sharp tongue, nor her quick temper. Valena's interactions with the other Grey Wardens changed her opinion of humankind significantly. Shortly after the Mother's defeat, Darkspawn stragglers who still remained on the surface attacked a human village. Valena was the only warden nearby and defended the village single-handedly. She did not even sneer once. Valena scoured the Mother's lair for signs of her sister, but it was as though Sereni had vanished into thin air. Valena blamed the Warden Commander for choosing to kill the Architect, certain that the Architect would have released her sister if he'd lived. This remained a source of friction for as long as Talia and Valena knew each other. Nathaniel managed to survive the Battle of Virgil's Keep, leading a spirited defense in the last minute to protect his family home. That ferocity impressed many of his fellow soldiers, who hoisted him to their shoulders and paraded him around the courtyard when the battle was done. Over the next years, Nathaniel dedicated himself to the Order and to clearing the blemishes on his family name. After saving Tairn Fergus Cousland from a bandit attack, a portion of Amaranthine was returned to the house. Nathaniel passed the holding to Dahlia's son, and when a new castle was eventually built there, a statue of Nathaniel was erected in its courtyard. Justice fought valiantly at the battle for Vigil's Keep, but before the victory horn sounded, a Darkspawn sword removed Kirstoff's head. It was, of course, unclear whether the spirit of justice perished or simply departed. The last, Kirstoff's wife, Aura, was finally able to claim her husband's ashes. With the mother dead, Sigrun seemed to lose her purpose. She withdrew from her friends in the Order and spoke to them less and less each day. One morning, Sigrun was simply absent, her bed made and her trunk emptied. Young recruit who had been up in the night said she had left for the calling, gone to finish what she started in Kal Harol. That makes sense. Ogren continued to regale young Warden recruits with tales of his prowess in both battle and in bed. His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather reattempt the joining than lift another mug. At the Warden's commander's urging, Organ took a more active role in his child's life. He visited Felsi often and wrote letters, which the Warden commander graciously proofread nearly every week. As for the Saver of Ferelden, she did not remain as commander of the Grey for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real concern, and the Blight well and truly over. It was time for her to move on. Some years later, the Savior of Ferelden vanished entirely. Nobody knows for what purpose she departed, yet neither does anyone think her tale is complete. And that was Awakening. That was very interesting. I wonder what would have happened if you let the Architect live. I don't think you could let the mother live. I think regardless of what happens, she's like, no, you wouldn't let me live. That would be ridiculous. But, honestly, that was extremely good. It's a wonder I took so long to actually get around to playing through the whole thing. And that Spectral Dragon, that fight was freaking... It was badass. That was a really badass fight. And it's optional. That's what's wild. Like, you don't even have to put all those dragon teeth back together or anything like that. Alright, well that leaves one last campaign, which is going to be Witch Hunt, which I will begin in the next episode. So, see you all then.